Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Living in Light Church. I don't know why, but suddenly it started feeling warm. I was fine here earlier, and now I feel kind of warm, and Avery's feeling warm, and I don't know about the rest of you, but it's better than it was yesterday, that's for sure. So thank you for coming today to help lift your spirits even more. Get like take a pill. Coming to church is like taking a pill to help elevate yourself. So I would like to welcome you. If you have a cell phone, you might want to put it on silent so that way it doesn't interrupt the service. And in the back we have, I don't know if anybody's interested in it, but we can have hot coffee, hot cocoa, or hot tea, and we do have bottled water.
Perfect for a hot day.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, the bottled water is particularly because it's cold. So we hope you enjoy that. We also have like a library. We have like close to 400 books in our library, and so we can't bring them all every time. It's like, that'd be exhausting. So we just bring a small selection. And so in the back there, if you're interested in a book, you can check it out for $1, and you can keep it for up to 6 months. So that's a long time, enough time to be able to read the book. Let's see. Oh, we also have the healing book that's in the back. That's for the people that can't come to church, because if they come to the church, we could do hands-on healing for them, or just send good thoughts to them because they're here in the room, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're at home, maybe they're ill, maybe they're in a hospital somewhere. If you put your name on their list, we will address those people during the healing portion of our service so that they get some benefit of energy healing. This is the first Sunday of the month, and so that means we will be doing spirit messages towards the end of the service. And that's where mediums will stand up and feel out giving you a message, picking people out at random. So I'm going to ask everyone to stand now because we're going to be singing, where's my favorite one? Count Your Blessings. Oh, we'll do Count Your Blessings on page 110. We'll sing that together. 110. There it is. When we are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Are you ever burdened with a load of care? Does the cross seem heavy you are called to bear? Count your many blessings, every doubt will fly, and you will be singing as the days go by. Count your blessings, sing them one by one. Count your blessings, sing what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. So amid the conflict, whether great or small, do not be discouraged, God is over all. Count your many blessings, angels will attend, helping comfort give you to your journey's end. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. And before we are seated, Infinite Spirit, we come together to brighten our own spiritual lights in your presence. We thank Thee for the opportunities to learn our lessons, for a better understanding of unconditional love. We abide by the laws of nature and recognize their value. We understand the quest for spirituality may not be easy, but it is worthwhile. We thank you for providing a place for us to learn. We thank you for providing us companions along the way. Amen.
Amen.
You may now be seated. And don't put your hymnal books away, because we're going to be reciting the principles which are on the first page of the hymnal books. We'll be reciting them together. And these are the founding principles of the spiritual belief. Starting with number 1.
We believe,
We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We affirm the moral responsibility of individuals in that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any soul, here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing are divine attributes proven through mediation. So those words, those principles have been defined and fine-tuned over many years, hundreds of years actually, starting around the 1900s. We will now be moving on to our spiritual healing service, which will be led by our minister in training, Avery Babon.
We have a healing book for those who are unable to attend the services. If you know someone who you feel could use a healing and you have not done so, please add their name to that list now. As part of the healing service, we will be singing the healing hymn and reciting the healing prayer. I will then ask the spiritual healers to station themselves at the healing chairs and invite those of you who wish to receive a personal healing. If you would like a healing but have trouble getting to one of our healing chairs, please raise your hand and a healer will come to you. Please be aware that the healing is about working energy provided by spirits who have chosen the healing mediums to send the spiritual energy through. In order to become a certified commission healer, practicing healers need to provide at least 3 affidavits. If you feel you have received some benefit of healing, we ask that you fill out one of our affidavits to help them. Currently, myself, Charles, Stephen, and Reverend Sandra Deckinger need these affidavits. At this time, I ask that you remain seated as we now recite the healing hymn to help us get into a higher vibration and healing space and energy. The healing hymn is healing hymn number 109, He Healeth Me, verses 1 and 2.
Healeth me, O blessed thought, O words of heavenly comfort fraught. Whate'er I do, where'er I be, still 'tis God's love that healeth me. Lord, I would feel thy life in mine to thrill my soul with love divine, to bind me closer still to
us now recite the healing prayer found in the hymnal books on the very first page. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body, and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help, and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. I now ask the spiritual healers to take their places, as the healing chairs are now open for those who wish to receive a hands-on healing. The healers will ask your permission for the laying on of hands and will only touch your shoulders. If you do not feel comfortable with someone touching you, please ask the healers not to do so, and they will adjust themselves to make no contact. Hands are the focal point of spiritual energy coming from the spirit world and passing through the healer's hands into the one requesting to be healed. It is helpful for the one in need to be mindful of this gift being shared and think of themselves as being restored by this action. And now, I would like to offer a meditation, and it is recommended that you keep your legs and arms unfolded while you all sit in a relaxed state. This healing meditation will bring about a peaceful feeling to the group, which is conducive to the vibration of spirit. This, by the way, is one of my favorite meditations of all time. It is called the Pyramid and Healing Light. Let the spirit healers come forth, and we ask them to heal us today. Take a nice, deep, relaxing breath. Allow your body to relax. It is time to rejuvenate and to heal. Let any tension release from your body. Take another deep breath and allow your body to relax. Close your eyes and envision a pyramid. This pyramid is made of crystals, and while pyramids point up, have this one point toward you. Think of it pointing right in the middle of your forehead. That is infusing you with light and love. Give yourself a conviction of being adept at whatever you wish and giving you the energy to do it. The pyramid emits a golden light into your forehead. Allow that light to enter your body and fill it up with the bright, glowing, golden light. Bring that golden light down your arms and into your hands. With the light flows a gift that turns your hands green, which gives you the right of laying on of hands and brings about healing and health. Forgive yourself for anything, any of those things you think you should have done, did do, or didn't do. All you need within you is the God within and the God without. Think of yourself now as a golden light in the dark wilderness. A golden light that gives total and complete sanction and love to many weary travelers. So many people that have taken up the lance of dislike and fallen on it. Be there for each other and for anyone who needs you. You will not be drained. In your work, in your business, and in your everyday life, try to share some of that light. Share the essence of the golden light with every single person. In the supermarket, wherever you go, let it shine. Let the love, the sanction, the tolerance, the forgiveness shine out of you with complete forgiveness and grace. Send it out to those in need today. Let that light shine into every corner of your life. All of our lights become infused together. Our lights spotlight the heavens like the starry night sky. The infinite intelligence sees what we do. It sees what we are becoming. This is our way to show it. Think of warm water coming through the very top of your head. Feel it rinsing. Feel how warm it is. Feel it cleansing, even inside, getting rid of all the toxicity, all the darkness. Rinse it through. Rinse it all the way down your body. Stand there with this warm, wonderful, life-giving force. Warm, comforting, rinsing over your entire body, baptizing, comforting. Feel every part of your body knit and heal. Keep that golden light with you through all of your week. Allow yourself to share it with others. Let them see your light. And now, start to bring yourself up with the energy of spirit. And that was the end of that meditation. As beautiful and peaceful as that was. And we have another chair open. At this time, I will do a tribute to those who have crossed over. For the healing list of June. And if there are any other names on this list that are not on here, you may say them out loud or silently. At this time, I would like to send healing energies to the children of the earth, emergency responders, doctors and nurses, and those in need. This concludes the healing service. The healing portion of our service, and the healers are free to sit when they are done performing their healing. I would like to remind you that some of our healers are training to become commissioned healers and require a minimum of 3 affidavits as part of the requirement. If you receive a beneficial healing, we ask that you fill out an affidavit to their benefit, which we have available. Thank you so very much. Woo. Good Lord.
Well, thank you, Avery. Thank you for that. It was like, and the way that you carried the words, because I like that. That was done very well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, guess what? We have a speaker, and they're going to be talking about anxiety. That's our Reverend Sandra Deckinger. But before we do, we're going to sing a song to help get things going, get that energy up, so that you can
Somebody's
just
watching
go right
me.
into
It's
her
my
talk.
anxiety.
Yeah. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere. I like that. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere. That's on page 28 of your hymnal books. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere.
Somewhere the sun is shining, somewhere the songbirds dwell, watching by sand reclining, God lives and all is well. Somewhere, beautiful Isle of Somewhere, land of the true, where we live anew. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere, somewhere the day is longer, somewhere the task is done, somewhere the heart is stronger, somewhere the burden won. Somewhere, beautiful Isle of Somewhere, land of the true, where we live anew. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere, somewhere the load is lifted, close by an open gate, somewhere the clouds are lifted, somewhere the angels wait. Somewhere, beautiful Isle of Somewhere, land of the true, where we live anew. Beautiful Isle of Somewhere.
And now I'd like to introduce you to Sandy.
Missing your collection basket. Can everyone hear me? Good. You
What's
know,
that? No, I'm kidding.
Have you ever felt your heart start racing before a big test, or you're at the ocean and you see these people coming in on the waves, and you say, I'd be so scared, I couldn't do that. And another thing, it's not only for adults, but it's for children too. How many have seen the first day of school at kindergarten? It is, usually you will have one or two kids that are crying and they are attached to mom because they're so afraid of going forward. And it's not really afraid, it's more of anxiety because this is something new. For myself, anxiety is a trip to the dentist. 2 days ahead of time, I find myself getting uptight. But let's see what we can talk about anxiety, how it affects us, and how we can manage it. There's a definition of anxiety that's a natural response to stress or perceived danger. And it only becomes a problem when it's excessive, persistent, and interferes with daily life. Oh, there's a lot of different types. There's generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, think I've seen this in people where they're afraid to even go out of the house, that something will happen. Part of this panic anxiety is you feel your heart beating real fast and all these people almost freeze. And then there's social anxiety. This is going into a group that you've never met before, and you feel so alone, and it's just, I don't want to do this, I'm so afraid, and am I dressed right? Do I have the same clothes? What will they think of me? And I think we all do this when we go into a new situation. And then there's phobias, like people are afraid of spiders, snakes, dogs, bridges. There's, a whole lot of things. And someone with this anxiety, they're constantly worried about everything, everyday things, even when there's no immediate reason for concern. Sometimes people even feel anxious when the bus or the train doesn't show up, and when you check, oh, it's on time, you're the one who's really doing this. And some of the physical symptoms may be, a racing heart, you're sweating, not due to the temperature, but just due to the situation. You feel very tense and you're restless. You can't sort of sit down. You see these people sort of walking back and forth and, doing this with their hands. And then there's emotional symptoms. That's fear and irritability. And you just feel overwhelmed with things that are happening. And sometimes this results in difficulty concentrating and negative thoughts at times. It's like your body is stuck in that fight or flight mode, and even when there's nothing chasing you, you're still in that same mode. And when we went to school, I'm sure we all read about this. And why does this happen? Well, it could be genetics, brain chemistry, serotonin, cortisol. And mostly for me, it's environment, trauma, stress, life changes. And also when you don't get enough sleep, poor diet. You can't keep eating McDonald's and chips all the time. And here it says substance use, but that could be more than drugs. It could be caffeine. I know some people who tell me they cannot have a cup of coffee after 10 o'clock in the morning because they won't sleep at night. And if they have coffee in the evening, or even a cup of tea, they will have problems. Now, how can you manage this anxiety? Well, one thing is deep breathing. And there's a lot of different deep breathing techniques that you can use. One could be inhale to a count of maybe 4, and then hold your breath for a count of 4, and then exhale for a count of 4. And for me, it's always been demonstrated to me as if you breathe in this side, send the air all the way down to the bottom of your spine, and let it sit there for the count of 4, and then in your mind bring it up the other side so that it's out the other side of the nostril. So You repeat this 3 or 4 times. It helps you to calm down. And then there's a grounding technique. You just stand here and slowly count from 5 to 1. And as you 5, I'm relaxed. My body is comfortable right now. 4, I'm doing great. I'm me. 3, relax your shoulders. 2, let your whole body relax. And 1, oh, I feel good now. I can move ahead. Now, for these counting the methods use, the things that you put in between the 5 to 4, that's up to you. It's what you feel comfortable with. Then another way is talking to someone you trust. One of the worst things that could happen is when you tell somebody, oh, I'm so scared of the dentist, and they say something like, oh, you're a big girl now, you shouldn't be afraid of the dentist. Well, there you go. That person just totally shut off me and what I was expressing. You need someone to say, oh, I'm so afraid of going to the dentist. I can understand that. Tell me more about your dentist. Tell me some of the things that you are upset about and why. For me, it was the injections. And dentists are so different now than they were when I was growing up. Oh, so what are some of the long-term strategies? Well, regular exercise. Now, regular exercise doesn't mean you have to be running 2 or 3 miles a day. It could be walking around the block, going to the supermarket, and instead of just picking the things that you need, do all the aisles. And it changes your mindset. Healthy routines. Eating, I want to say a proper diet, but I'm going to say a diet that is appropriate for you, because we all have different things that we like, but try to make them healthy. Don't devour 2 bags of potato chips and think you're going to be, really great. This is not a healthful food. And sleep. Get yourself into a routine. I get up at 8 in the morning. I go to bed at 11. Just keep a routine, and that a routine helps you to feel more comfortable. And if it really gets bad, and you really feel very uncomfortable with this, talk to your doctor or your medical professional, and there may be other ideas that they can help you with. I think there might even be medications to help you. And when you're asking for help, don't think of this, well, this is a weakness, I'm not strong. It shows that, gee, I understand myself, I'm aware of my body, and I need help. And I'd like to reassure you, anxiety is common. We all have it. Be good to yourself. Just because you're anxious doesn't mean you're a bad person, you're missing something. It means you're human. And as part of our humanity, we all have this built-in feeling of aloneness. And that's one of the things that sparks the anxiety. And if you're struggling, start with one step. Talk, reach out. You're not alone. There's a lot of other people who have the same problem. And I'd like you to remember one thing. You don't have to control your thoughts. You have to stop letting them control you. I want to thank you for allowing me to speak today. Thank you.
Yes, we've all suffered from anxiety at one point or another. There's a fairly new phenomenon about anxiety. With the phones that we have now, it's like we get the latest news and social media, stuff like that, and all these bad things are coming in, and we get notifications, ding, oh, what else bad happened? It's like wars are going on, the president did this, the government did that, somebody got murdered. It's like, that can be overwhelming. People are suffering from anxiety from their phones because of this information. So a solution they came up with was get rid of those phones and get a dumb phone. And a dumb phone doesn't have any of that stuff in there. You just use it to call people. It's like, it's very basic. But it isn't working with some people because now they're getting anxiety from not getting the information. And it's like, oh, what's going on that I don't know about? So they're worried about that. So you just can't win. But thank you for some of the solutions. And they do work. Meditation and that sort of thing. And it helps calm your mind. Get rid of all that stuff that's happening out there. It is now time for the love offering, where we're asking for collections to help keep this church going and renting this room and other expenses. Are you going to do the honors, Charles?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Easy, Charles. Okay.
For the rest of us, we have a psychic fair coming. Maybe you didn't know about it. June 22nd, we're having our psychic fair. It's going to be in the multipurpose room over there. We have, I think, about 12 vendors, so it'll be a good showing. We also have 5 lectures. Last year we had 4. This year we have 5. And we have, yeah, what was that?
It's ground.
It's ground?
No, it's ground.
Oh, yeah. Well, we added hours because we ended at 4 last year. This year we're ending at 6. And we have some raffle prizes to give away. 2 $50 gift certificates or cash. And then we have Avery's going to be giving a free reading. Sandy's going to be giving a free reading, and we have a Teresa that's also going to be giving a free reading. So those will be some of the prizes at this raffle. So you get it for free. Coming back to our collections. So I'd like to thank Infinite Spirit. As I thank you for allowing us to gather and share your spiritual knowledge today. With this collection, we'll be able to continue with that spiritual growth. We'll continue to share your gifts bestowed upon us with others. Let this offering be a sign of our dedication to your church. Let it help us carry on the message of spiritualism. And let your light continue to reach out to us. Amen. Thank you. And in a continuation, we're also looking for volunteers at this fair because we're going to be charging $5 as an entry fee, so we need to have somebody stationed at the door entrance. Oh, good, we got Charles, good. It's like, so the more people we have, then the shorter the shift's going to be, because I don't think there's going to be anybody that's going to sit there for 7 hours taking in money. So the more people we have, the better. Also, we have our spiritual fair is in an ad in a magazine, the the National Spiritualist magazine, and this is what it looks like. This is what the page looks like. They sent it to me. So I was like, we're somebody, we're famous now.
Yay!
Yes. Also, the Spiritual Awakening International organization is holding a conference. This is online, and I have this scheduled for Saturday on here. What day is that? Saturday, I know it's coming up. Oh, I think it's the 21st. The 21st and the 22nd, that's right, because we're on the 22nd for fair. But this is online, it's free, but they were asking for donations. So feel free to browse this if you'd like to, see if you're interested in participating in it. These are classes or lectures that go on all day long, both Saturday and Sunday. So there might be something here you're interested in looking at. Also, Sandy gave me, let me know that their Llewellyn.com is holding a fair. Llewellyn is the maker of tarot cards, so they have a tarot card collection. Well, they're having a weekend festival themselves. This is going to be June 11th and the 20th. This is also online, and it's also free, so it's Llewellyn.com if you want to come up here, and I can give you the correct spelling.com. And
It's also a lot of books.
a lot of books too?
They publish their own books.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
Including my first book.
Oh, really? Your book's there? Oh, okay.
I don't know if they still offer it.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
Wow. Okay. They typically talk about the tarot cards and magic and other things. There's an astrology. I took a look. There's a subject in astrology that's in there. There's something about creating your own healing room. So there are some things other than just tarot there. So if you're interested, come on up and I'll give you the website. Let's see. We had our board meeting just a little while ago. Our church is going to be holding 3 services a month now, the first, second, and third month. I don't know whether anybody noticed, but with our new signs, we have first, then there's some sticker or something like that's covering it, and then the third, because we knew this was eventually going to happen. So I just take that thing off and it'll say 1, 2, and 3. And it's like, so we don't have to buy new signs. So I just want to let you know that. One other thing is we do hold mini readings after the service for anybody that is interested. Sandy, if you're willing to participate, or Avery, they will be doing mini readings after the church service is over. And I think the charge is going to be like $20 or something like that. I think it's about $20.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in that after church services, see one of these 2 people and they'll be able to hook you up. And I think that's about it. I think that's it for messages. So I'd like to move on to spirit messages. And our dear Annie is a medium herself, and she's going to be participating. So there's going to be Annie, Sandy, Avery, and myself. That's 4 of us. And so we can do about 3 people each. And I'm not going to make Annie come up first so that she can see how it's going and warm up. But I will go first. I will do 3. I thought about you earlier because you're up front for some reason. You're closer to me than anybody else, and so that was in my mind. So I'd like to come to you if that's all right. I've been thinking about your shirt. I like the color of your shirt, but you're doing something with the shirt. It's like you're bundling it up. You're trying to fold it up, but you're kind of, there's a way to fold a shirt, and then you're kind of bunching it up, and you're trying to tear, knot the corners together to make it real tight. And it's like, so there's some tension there. So I feel that you have some tension in your life right now, and you need to take the effort to stop doing that. And it's like, go ahead and slowly undo the knot, slowly spread your shirt open, get the wrinkles out smoothly. It's like taking deliberate action to do this. It's kind of a form of meditation. It's like deliberately undoing your shirt, making it nice and smooth, going slow, deliberately going slow so that your mind slows down, because your mind is working really fast right now. And then when you fold that shirt, you do it like one fold the other, put the sleeves over, do it slowly, fold it up, nice and smooth. And now you feel good that you have something that's in order. So that's what I'm getting from you. So you need to deliberately make yourself slow down. Slow down, like Sandy was talking about earlier. breathing exercises to slow down. So I would ask that you do some meditations for yourself. Deliberately take time out to do this. And it's going to help you. It's going to help you. Okay? So I was saying love and blessings with that message to you. Okay? Now I'd like to go way in the corner, the person furthest away from me. Can I come to you? I was just thinking that when you're a quiet man and now there's a jet flying over, making noise. A roar, it's making a roar. I see you standing, holding firm to your beliefs. But it's like something's coming into question. It's like somebody's questioning you about that. There's a little bit of a conflict there, not much, just a little bit of friction. But you're doing what you were meant to do. So you stand your ground, you're holding on. It's like you're not letting anything get to you. People may be trying to chisel at you, try to wear you down. It's not working. It is not working. You're standing fast. You're standing fast to what you believe. So who's testing you? There are some people around you. There's some people around you that are kind of testing your beliefs. But again, pay them little heed. You don't have to pay attention to them. It's like you're doing your thing. It doesn't matter what they believe. Allow them to believe what they want to believe because it doesn't affect you. Just as what you believe should not affect them. And I think that's a lesson there. That's a lesson for them. That they should look in a mirror and see what they're doing. Because what they're doing should be enough. And I believe that is the message. Okay? And I have one more. Can I come to you?
Yes.
You probably shouldn't sit there, because if I always want to go in this direction. If you're sitting over there, then I go to somebody else. You have that jacket on, and I think it's got a string sleeve for the hood. Is there a string there? Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause it's like you're fidgeting, you're playing with it, you're pulling it this way and that way, going back and forth, back and forth. Why are you fidgeting? There's something that's making you nervous, because like my hand wants to do this, like feeling nervous, or something's making you nervous. Why are you doing that? I'm not getting what it is, but the solution, of course, is to meditate, to calm yourself down, breathing exercises. I am getting the feeling that although you know this, you're not participating in it. There's hesitation on your part. And I say, just sit down and do it. Make a commitment to do it. To meditate, to calm down. Get rid of that fidgetiness. I feel calmer thinking about it. And I think that's a message for you, to actually push yourself to actually do that, do meditation. You'll see the benefits from it. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, that's it for me. Annie, would you like to come up?
I'll give it a try.
Okay, you don't have to do 3. Just like do 1 and see how you feel, okay? And you're welcome.
Named Avery.
Hello.
I feel a presence of a female figure, like a motherly auntie figure, like a tia.
Okay.
Does that resonate with you? A tia?
It does. Yes.
A tia that is present here.
Okay.
I see a peach. I see a peach.
Okay.
Does that have a significance to you, a peach?
Trying to think. I mean, she loved peaches.
Okay,
Yeah.
peaches then, okay.
She was a fruit kind of person.
Okay. I feel like there's something related to peaches in terms of relationships, maybe even like a romantic life, something that you've been thinking about that you desire as well. That's symbolically related to peaches, maybe.
That's all.
Yeah. That's about it for now.
Yeah.
Your Tia is present.
Yeah, you
That
could just
is-
see you could just see the spirit stepping back.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, everyone.
I know I know what you're talking about with the peaches and the relationship and stuff like that to that.
That resonated with you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. I would love having you.
Is that your first?
Yeah, you got a hit. You got a hit there.
Very good.
Sandy, would you like to come up?
You did very well for your first time. I have had students come up here and come up to the front and just stand for about 4 or 5 minutes and then go back to their chair. So you did very well. You didn't faint or anything.
I've seen people do that,
Yeah.
where they fainted.
Robert, I'd like to come into your rate of vibration. Yesterday and today, the 2 ladies that are very close to you have been coming into my rate of vibration. And they're having a ball, whatever it is. They are happy about it. They have their arms around each other and they're kicking up their heels. And they're very happy about a situation that is, I think it's in the process of occurring. They're telling me that you should not be concerned about it, that it will happen in its own time. And I feel they're telling me that it may take a lot longer than you're expressing, or than you're expressing. They want you to know
Yeah.
the little ones will be okay, to keep your eyes on them. They have 2 puppies with them that didn't belong to them, but they sort of got close to them. And they were saying that they're preparing them for the transition. But whatever this is, they're very happy about it. It's in divine order. whatever it is in divine order. They also have a concern about the lady who used to sit here with Robin. Tall lady, white hair. Reach out to her. She may need some healing. And I want to thank you for allowing me to read for you.
Well, thank you.
I'd like to come to you, please, with the pretty cat, or is it a mouse?
It's a cat. Here, let's get it.
As I come into your rate of vibration, I feel that there are 2 or 3 people standing with you. One is a lady from the mother's side of the house, and another is a fatherly rate of vibration. And I'm not sure of the father, whether it's a father or a grandfatherly rate of vibration. This gentleman was not born in California. I feel that he came here from another state, more to the east of this place. The motherly rate of vibration, I want to describe her maybe at about my height. When she went to spirit, she had grayish hair. She was sort of on the round side also. But this lady liked, she spent a lot of time in the house, because I see her wearing a apron. So it's probably a grandmotherly rate of vibration, because that's from the 40s and 50s. She says, "You're doing very well. You're doing very well." There has been a concern about a problem, and I'm seeing little people, little kids, like kindergarten or that age group. I don't know if this has any relevance to you, but it's to me it either means that the problems are little and that they can easily be solved and by redirecting energy. And the grandmother says that you've done well with yours. She was a religious lady, because I see her with a rosary in her hand. And she says she doesn't mind you doing this. So I'm going to leave that with you. I want to thank you for allowing me to read for you. Let me come into your rate of vibration, please. Oh, you have a gentleman standing next to you with his hand on your shoulder, and he's from the Father's rate of vibration. However, I think he also had brothers or uncles. It's sort of a big family sort of keeps coming into consideration over here. They want you to know that they want you to take care of yourself. That you are an important person. A lot of people depend on you for if you got sick or something, it would be difficult for them to adjust. So you take care of yourself. They want you to know not to go out in the sun too much, and wear a hat, and hydrate. Be careful with your walking, because I see that at times you will sort of have a tendency to lose balance. So be be cognizant of this. They want you to know that you've done well. Your life plan is just working out perfectly. And I want to thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you.
Good morning, family. It is always an honor, a blessing, and a pleasure to serve Spirit. Hello, my dear. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Avery?
I'm doing good. I want to step into your red vibration real quick. I'm being pulled directly to you. The woman that steps directly behind you is the aunt. Okay, the auntie rate of vibration. Really strong rate of vibration. I'm going to wait till the airplane because that airplane is really distracting me right now. But she's still coming. She still stands directly behind you. I'm watching her as she steps directly behind you. The color that she keeps is very, very red, very strong red. But the color red still resonates very strongly with you. Okay, the color red really resonates with you, especially in this era in your life right now. The color red really resonates with you right now. And there's a lot of things that are showing up right now in your life, such as tiny little flowers, and they're almost like little daisies, okay, like tiny little daisies, tiny little roses, and those colors in particular are white. Okay, so I'm being shown the color white, I'm being shown like tiny little daisies, I'm being also shown the color red, and I'm also being shown your auntie or whoever this is, okay, and she's not stepping in on the mother's side, she's not stepping in on the father's side, she's actually stepping in directly behind you, okay? And I'm actually seeing your aura, very beautiful aura, and your aura is actually flickering and it's very, very strong, okay? Now she is actually standing directly behind you, she has her hands on your shoulders, and actually, when you were up here, I can feel that your heart was racing, and you were kind of second guessing yourself, and you were like, God, give me the strength to actually do this. And she was actually up here kind of like, she was rubbing your back like this, and I don't know if you can actually feel a little bit of that energy. Could you? A little bit? So she was actually kind of doing this a little bit. She was like kind of embracing you a little bit and telling you, yes, you could do this. You actually kind of got this, okay? So trust in that. She's very proud of you. And so she has your back, okay? She steps now to the left, or to your right, showing you that this is on the mother's side of the house, okay? So she wants to say she's very proud of you, and lots of love, lots of blessings. You're going to continue doing this. She's pushing you. And I see a lot of, I see gardens. I'm seeing like a garden for you. So it's like something about like a garden, and like you're in this garden, and it's almost like, and I see a path, and it's almost like you're like walking, treading on this path. But what she's doing is she's pushing you, and it's what you're doing is kind of like, whoa. Okay, so she wants you to go a little bit faster, if you will. Okay. So don't be afraid to go fast. Okay. Love and blessings to you. God bless you. All right. May I step in, how are you? Hi there. You have a guide by the name of Victoria. Do you know that? Do you know that your guide's name is Victoria?
Your guide, Victoria. Your guide.
Yeah, your guide's name is Victoria, by the way. And actually, she stands directly behind you. Okay, that's why I was picking up on the name Victoria. That's the first time I actually got a name for the first time. And she's directly behind you. She's telling me very clearly that you need to pay more attention to your dreams. You've been having very vivid dreams. Are you aware of that? Okay? You need to be very cognizant of your dreams because they are your premonitions. And they are trying to give you more messages. So pay attention to them. Okay? They are trying to tell you what the future holds. Does it make sense when I tell you that the last couple of nights you've been having very vivid dreams? Yeah? Yeah. Because you're predicting the future. It's a little scary, but yeah. So pay attention to it. Love and blessings to you. May I come into your rate of vibration? Hi, how are you? Good. I want to step in on 2 rates of vibration for you. One is a mother. One would be your mother rate of vibration, and another would be a sister. So I'm being shown two people that's coming through. One would be a mother and a sister. And they're not showing me names, but they're just coming through. One would have gray hair on the very top and on the sides, and then another one would be a mother, and they're just here. Just being very loving, okay? They're just being very loving. They don't have much of a smile, but they're just here as support for you. And then they just show me a big heart, okay? And they want to show a lot of love to you, okay? I feel like in life, they never showed you too much love, especially the mother, but she's showing it to you now from the other side. Would that make sense to you? Okay, so she's showing more love to you now than she did in life. Okay, and she wants you to show that now. Okay, and they're saying hello to you. I'm going to leave that with you. It's just, there's not too much. God bless you. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm going to step into your rate of vibration. There's 2 rates of vibration. It's really weird. There's a young male that's coming through. It's kind of strange. I don't know why there's a young male coming through. Would you resonate with a young male? Okay, so this must be a guide. This must be a young guide that's coming through. So I'm gonna leave this young guide with you. It's a young male. Okay, I saw the word perseverance when he just now. The word perseverance. Do you resonate with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, because he shows me perseverance, and I want to say that I feel like you've been sitting on the sidelines, and that things have been a little bit difficult for you, and that you've just been feeling like giving up. But he's like, no giving up. Can you excuse me for a second? Sweating my butt off. So I feel like, you've been sitting on the sidelines, right? And perseverance, love, or self-love, dedication, these are things that I'm being shown right now, okay? And you just need to push forward, okay? And you gotta believe in yourself a little bit, okay? These are just things that he's showing me. And he's just here for you, even though you might not see him, even though you might not feel him, even though you might not know who he is, okay? But it's just for you. He's here for you, okay? The other person that I'm seeing is a grandfather figure, and he's also here for you. And he's showing me a bunch of books. He's actually holding these books for you. And it's a hell of a lot of books, and it's quite heavy. And it's kind of like, oh my God, okay? And if I have to say, it feels like he is telling me that it's like overbearing, okay? And the way it looks is the way he's carrying himself. It's like there's so much on your shoulders. Would that make sense? It's almost like you're overbearing, okay? So now what I'm doing is I'm taking books off so that his back is not like that. And now I'm seeing him standing up a little bit better. Okay, so take some of those books off so that you're not weighed off. Does that make sense? Okay, you're holding on to too much. So I don't know how to take some of that weight off. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, you don't need to hold on to too much weight. And I say that lovingly. All right, I say that with so much love. And step back. And I see it like that of a tow truck trying to tow a car away. They're trying to tow a car that doesn't work anymore. Okay, you know, you don't need something that doesn't work. Okay. And allow for new things to come in. And that just comes from spirit. Okay? Good things are coming for you. Good things are coming from you. Excuse me again. All right? And I feel like good things are coming in, but just have, and I know that you have faith, so I'm not going to tell you don't have faith. It's actually just because, or to have faith, because I know you have faith. You're a positive person. All right? Just keep pushing forward. Love and blessings to you. All right? How you doing?
Thank you.
You're so very welcome. They're showing me something with the hips, although I feel like this is metaphysical. Okay. This seems more metaphysical. They're definitely showing me hips. They're definitely showing me your back a little bit, although I feel that is more physical. And yeah, it's your guides. Your guides are showing me. And also your mother is here. Your mother is definitely here. So is your father. And so are your guides. You're definitely doing better. They are telling me you don't need to step back anymore. So I'm not sure what they mean by the whole hips. The whole hips. They're talking about the hips, and that's metaphysical. What the hell is that? Take it easy with the hips.
Hips are used for movement and rotation. So it's one of the prime things in walking
Okay.
and movement.
I'm just going to give that to you. I think you'll understand what that means. So I'm going to give that to you. And they say that lovingly, with love and blessings. God bless you.
Thank you.
And that's all with positivity. Okay? You come into your inner vibration. God bless you, my brother. Your mother steps in, and so does your whole entire band. My goodness. If they were all in physical spirit right now, they wouldn't even fit in here. My goodness, man. You know, you got such good energy, you got such good vibes. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just lost it. I just lost what I was gonna say.
So much with you.
Keep pushing forward. See me at lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, see me at lunch.
Okay.
Love and blessings.
Thank you.
Love and blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you all for letting me read to you all. God bless each and every one of you all. And by the way, what was the thing that I did? The second fair, the expo that I did, that actually went really good. I went to an expo the last time. I wasn't expecting to do so well because there's been some expos that I went to that were it was really slow. I only got like 4 or 5 clients there. So, but this expo, I got like 6, 7 a day. So I made about like 400 at the end of 2 days. and it was really successful. And talk about anxiety. Anxiety is very real, and having to go someplace and give new people readings. Anxiety is real, Is what I do like? Are people going to go, yeah, you're real, you're very good, or are they going to go, yeah, you're fake? It's creepy. It's so scary,
What city was this in?
It was in Santa Cruz, So it's like Scotts Valley. So yeah, the anxiety is real. It's all about human. It's all about being human. So tip of the day: just learn to breathe a little bit. Love and blessings to each and every one of you. I love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Avery.
You're welcome.
I'll put this thing back on here. There we go.
And I'm gonna pull it right back off.
I'd like to thank all the mediums that gave messages, and I hope it was beneficial to everybody. We are now going to be closing our service with the benediction. And the benediction I'm going to use is, may the understanding of our minds, the meditation of our hearts, and the obedience of our will to the still small voice within lead us to live spiritualism, science, philosophy, and religion. Bless us now as we go our separate ways, and until we meet again. Amen. Thank you. Thank you all. Don't forget, you can get something to drink on your way out. You can take a bottle of water if you'd like to go out.